Islam Makhachev stands today as one of the most dominant forces in modern MMA, a champion who has proven his skill, heart, and discipline every time he steps inside the octagon. But as the world watches his rise, a new challenge approaches, one that shakes even the most confident fans. The talk of the UFC is now centered on Ilia Topuria, a fighter whose speed, accuracy, and confidence have taken the sport by storm. This matchup is not just another title defense, it is a collision of two undefeated mindsets. Islam's mastery of grappling meets Topuria's explosive striking in a showdown unlike anything we expected. The pressure rises as both fighters prepare to put their legacies on the line. Fans sense the storm building, but many still underestimate how real the danger is.
And now, as the countdown begins, the world prepares for a battle between two champions who refuse to break beneath the weight of greatness.
Islam has always shown that greatness is built through hard work and sacrifice, shaping himself into a disciplined champion who never overlooks an opponent. But this time, the challenge feels different, heavier, and more unpredictable. Ilia Topuria brings a level of aggression and fearlessness that few fighters possess, stepping into every fight with unwavering belief. His sharp movement, knockout power, and ability to control distance have shocked critics and opponents alike. Topuria fights with the hunger of a man chasing destiny, making him a unique threat to Islam's calm and calculated style. As their paths collide, the MMA world feels the tension thickening. This is not just another contender trying to steal a belt. This is a man trying to rewrite history. And with every passing day, the anticipation becomes more intense as the battle draws near. The danger of this matchup does not lie in strength alone. It lies in the unpredictable nature of Topuria's attacks. His ability to switch from explosive combinations to unexpected takedown attempts keeps opponents constantly guessing. Islam has always thrived in chaos, using his patience to break down fighters over time. But Topuria is different. He thrives in moments of uncertainty, launching counters with frightening precision. Fighters who have faced him often admit the same thing. His pressure feels overwhelming, like a storm that hits harder with every second. And now, Islam must prepare for a challenge that threatens to break through even the strongest defenses. Fans watching from around the world understand the magnitude of this fight, yet many are not ready for the intensity it will deliver. The cage will hold two forces pushing each other to the absolute limit. Islam's strength has always been his unmatched grappling control, a weapon that has destroyed even the toughest opponents.
But Topuria enters the fight with a level of confidence that refuses to be shaken by the champion's presence. This is a man who has never backed down, never feared a challenge, and never let adversity break his spirit.
He steps into the octagon like a warrior who believes the world belongs to him. Islam knows he must remain sharp, disciplined, and focused at every moment. One mistake, one miscalculation could shift the momentum instantly. Topuria's power makes every exchange dangerous. And the closer the fight gets, the more both sides prepare for the possibility that this could be the hardest test of Islam's entire career. As training intensifies, Islam carries the burden of a champion, knowing that every fight is not just about victory, but about legacy. Each defense defines him, each opponent sharpens him, and each moment pushes him toward greatness. Yet this fight is different because the threat is unlike anything he has seen before. Ilia Topuria represents a generation of fighters who refuse to wait their turn, who come to the cage expecting to win, not hoping to survive. That mindset makes him dangerous in ways that statistics cannot show. And while Islam's fans trust his experience and discipline, many still feel uneasy about the challenge ahead. The energy surrounding this fight feels electric, unpredictable, and heavy with destiny. Both warriors prepare for a moment that could change everything. Inside the camp, Islam remains calm, but deep down, he knows the weight of this battle. He understands that greatness is not measured by easy victories, but by surviving the toughest wars. Topuria's rise has been explosive, shaking the division and capturing the attention of fans worldwide. He walks with a confidence that borders on fearlessness, a trait that can break weaker opponents before the fight even begins. But Islam is not a man who breaks. He is forged by years of discipline, endurance, and struggle. The question is not whether he can fight. The question is whether he can withstand a challenge that attacks from every angle. As the date approaches, both fighters prepare to stare into the storm without blinking. When fight night arrives, the energy will be unlike anything fans have felt before. Two champions, two mentalities, and two destinies collide inside a small cage that will decide everything. Ilia Topuria comes with a hunger to take what he believes is his, a hunger that fuels every punch and every step. Islam, on the other hand, carries the pride of a legacy, the responsibility of a champion who refuses to let his work be undone. Their clash will not be polite, cautious, or predictable. It will be violent, technical, and emotional, a battle that reminds the world why MMA is the most unpredictable sport in existence. Fans will watch with pounding hearts, knowing that something historic is about to happen. Behind every punch thrown in this fight will be a story of pressure, preparation, and purpose. Islam represents the calm storm, silent, patient, and deadly. Topuria represents the raging fire, explosive, fast, and fearless. Both styles create a matchup that the UFC has rarely witnessed.
And while fans believe they are prepared, the truth is that this fight will bring levels of intensity that no highlight or preview can predict.
It will test stamina, heart, and strategy in ways that only true legends can handle. And in that cage, every second will matter. Every moment will reveal who wants the victory more. The psychological battle between the two may be as intense as the physical one. Topuria's confidence can get inside a fighter's head, pushing them into mistakes they normally wouldn't make. But Islam's mental strength is carved from years of discipline in Dagestan, a place where warriors are born through hardship. Neither man gives an inch in mindset, neither man bows to pressure. The question becomes, whose belief will break first? This unseen war will set the pace long before the first punch is thrown, and the outcome may define the legacy of both fighters in ways no one expects. As training camps push both fighters to their limits, the MMA world watches every update, every interview, every hint of strategy. Fans argue endlessly about who has the edge, Islam with his grappling mastery or Topuria with his explosive power. Analysts break down styles, experts predict outcomes, but the truth is simple. This fight is too unpredictable for easy answers. That unpredictability makes it dangerous, exciting, and historic. The entire world feels the tension rising with every passing day, and as the noise grows louder, both fighters prepare in silence, waiting for the moment when everything will finally be tested inside the cage. When the cage door finally closes, the world will witness two champions who embody the highest level of fighting spirit. Topuria will enter with fire in his eyes, ready to shock the world once again. Islam will stand across from him with calm determination, ready to defend his throne with everything he has. The stakes could not be higher, and the pressure could not be heavier. Fans watching around the world may think they know what is coming, but they are not ready for the intensity this fight will bring. This is more than a matchup. It is a battle for legacy, dominance, and destiny. And only one man will walk out victorious. In the end, this fight will remind the world why Islam Makhachev is a champion and why Ilia Topuria is one of the most dangerous contenders in the sport. No matter who wins, the clash will mark a turning point in MMA history. The courage, skill, and heart shown that night will echo across the sport for years to come. And when the dust settles, fans will remember this war as the fight that pushed both men to their absolute limits. Islam's most dangerous challenge is here, and Ilia Topuria is ready to test every ounce of the champion's strength. The world watches, unprepared for what is coming. But the fighters stand ready, knowing that greatness is forged in moments exactly like this,